Before I started having pain in my hip, I took my everyday chores around the house, everything for granted. Vacuuming, cooking in the kitchen, even reaching for things in my cupboards, doing the laundry and bending over to take clothes out, all of those things I did without a thought. Then as I started to get pain in my hips and worse and worse, and couldn't bend, couldn't walk, couldn't reach, couldn't do any of them. And I wondered what's going on, you know? I just couldn't even function. Daily activities, tying my shoes, sleeping at night, getting dressed, all of it, suddenly everything was a chore, a pain radiating, everything. After a while, this pain in the hips got very, very severe, very excruciating, radiating down. I knew at that point that something had to be done, but I knew also that surgery was probably the only answer. I had heard stories of 6 weeks recovery, people never really being the same on that, and just was afraid of the surgery itself, the implants, how do they work. And then again, I was young, and was I going to have to turn around in 5 or 6 years, have this done again, you know? And so but knew something had to be done. The pain was just too unbearable. I couldn't even function. So I was referred to Dr. DeCook, and instantly the day I went to go meet him, he came in, put my mind at ease. He looked at the x-rays, and of course, we decided that surgery was the issue because it was both of my hips. I asked him, can we do both at the same time? He agreed that we could try it, told me that maybe, perhaps with both hips, I might have to stay an extra day or so, but this was the recovery. Well, I thought this was all too good to be true. How in the world could I have bilateral hip surgery and go home the next day or 2 days later, and I could do all the things he told me I could do? The morning of surgery, I was up by that afternoon, home the next day. I am doing everything again. I'm not the type of person, I'm not the one. I couldn't run a 5K before, I'm not gonna run a 5K now. But I probably could if I really wanted to because of my new hips. It's just given me independence, my independence back. Not depending on my kids to do the simple things of vacuuming, taking out the trash, and doing things like that. It's given me an uplift. I'm so grateful to Dr. DeCook. Some people celebrate one birthday in life. I celebrate two, because the day that I had my surgery, it gave me new life. Just to live, just to do the everyday activities, just to be a mom and a grandma. That's all I wanted, and that's what I got. That's what Dr. DeCook gave me.